everybody, welcome those who are hopping on over here from the Doodlebug Design blog for today. I have this project that's up. It's the 9-month little mom-to-be journal that I shared. Now, as I mentioned in the directions on the blog, I have used a piece of white craft foam and I've cut it down to 9 by 6. And then today here on this tutorial, I am just going to show real quick how you thread through the white elastic. This is a 20mm white round cording. You can find it at Amazon. You can find it at Hobby Lobby or any other craft stores that has jewelry making supplies on there. So to start with, I have gone ahead and put on the cover. I did machine stitch around the edge and then corner rounded those edges just to give it a nice clean finish, and then added the little 9-month stickers from Doodlebug, and then the little bear lapel pin also from Doodlebug Design. But really you can use whatever you wanted to decorate the cover of that. I did go ahead and put through my closure strap, and before I threaded through the ends, I added some buttons and some of the cute little shape clips there for the closure, so when it's closed it has a little decoration on there. But to start with our cover, you'll want to put through your elastic. This is what holds all of those pages or the booklets in place. And I have 3 little booklets here that are divided into the first, second, and third trimester. That way mom can make little notes inside, jot down different things. There's a little place there in the center where I added a envelope that I actually folded in half, and different things can be added to that. So okay, to get started, and this is, I would probably say, this is about 18 inches of cording. You want a little bit longer than that to do the 3 holes. Normally I just do 2. I just do 2 strands on the inside normally when I make these. But with this being divided into 3 different sections and wanting 3 different books to go inside, I needed to have 3 different lengths of the cording inside of the book. So to do that, what you want to do, and I always use a little bit of a lighter to seal the ends of that. It makes it easier to work with when you get ready to thread this through. And then along the bottom, you notice that I have already punched, and I have just used an 1/8 of an inch hole punch to make 3 holes at the bottom and 3 holes at the top. Now to find that, of course, you'll just fold your cover in half, and then the first thing I do is make my first punch at the top and the bottom, and then at the side of each. And how I actually find the measurement for that without using a ruler is when I have this turned over, like from here to here, I use this as a guide. So this little foot here, I use that as a guide as to where exactly I want to place it. So I know when I have that hole covered up in the center, that's a good place for that punch. And working on this side, when I have the center hole covered on this side, I know that's where to make my punch. And then that makes it even on both sides at the top and the bottom, if that makes any sense. Of course, you can always use a ruler if that's easier for you there. Okay, so to start, you want to work from the back up, and I'm going from the bottom. So from the bottom right hole, we're going to come up through the back, just a thread through there. So you just want to leave a little bit of a tail, okay, and then you're going to go back up through the top. Back through the middle hole, back down through the middle hole, like so, You can worry about the tension and how you get all that figured out when you get all this strung. Okay, and then back through the bottom left hole. Back through the top. Left hole. Okay, and so you have that there and there. Now you're probably wondering, okay, what do I do with these two ends? They're on the outside of the book. So what you'll want to do is kind of pull the inside over so you can make room beside that, and you'll just thread this back through that center hole. And then repeat the process for the bottom. Again, just kind of slide that elastic over to make enough room to insert this bottom. I'm trying to do this almost blind because I don't have my reading glasses on, I can't see. Okay, so you'll see now that you have this going in and then that going in, so you have a nice finished look there on the outside of the cover. And then on the inside you have your two ends. Of course these will be longer, but I just snipped this so you could actually see how this was threaded together. So what you'll do there at the end is you'll pull all of your tension. You'll pull this really taut. Not too taut, you don't want it to bend too much, and then you'll just fold that in half there. Okay, and then I will come back and show you what that looks like once it's tied. Okay, now you can see I have that tied through there, so you will actually have 4 loops in the center. So I just leave one down. I'll leave the one that's knotted. I just leave it towards the back, and then you'll just snip off the excess. And then when you start threading through your books, of course you'll just start at the center opening. You'll just find the center of your little notebook there, and you'll just thread through the first section of the elastic. I think the most important thing to remember is to make sure when you're getting the height of your book that you are making accommodations for exactly how tall your booklets are, and then when they're all together, how wide they will be when the cover is closed. So it will vary a little bit depending on what size book. These are A6, so for that 9x6 cover, that worked out really well for that. So you can see there I have left the knotted string there that's in the center. I have just left that back behind the book. I didn't thread anything through there. And the last section here. So you can think about doing these for all different kinds of projects. Christmas would be really cute. You can do one notebook and then do another section that maybe has just scrapbook paper where you can add pictures and different things through there. You could just do a collection of just like a stack of sheet protectors and add that through a center, but that's how it all looks when it's all inside. There's another look at that, and I will follow up with the pictures that I shared on the blog that is on the website too, following this video portion of this, so you can see how everything turns out. But again, I just clipped on all of these little buttons and the different little clips. And for the clips, Mom can take those and use them on the pages inside too, so it's just kind of an extra storage area as well. You just add on your buttons and whatever else you would like to finish it off. So that's it, and will be followed up by all of the pictures of the details and everything to give you a little bit more of a close-up look at the book. Thank you for joining.